Dear students, we discuss main points of the arithmetic progression. They are: there is a common term adding with each terms, therefore it is a progression, and that progression is known as arithmetic progression. Common term is D, that is common difference. It is obtained by subtracting any term from its next term, that is A5 minus A4, or second term minus first term, or third term minus second term. They are equal. It is a progression. It is arithmetic progression, and that progression is increasing one. D is positive, decreasing one, D is negative. Consider the first term of that progression, that is arithmetic progression, that is AP, as A. Therefore, A1 is equal to A. And the common difference is D. Therefore, the second term is A plus D. Third term is A plus 2D. Fourth term is A plus 3D, that is only subtracting from the number of terms or the term, that is N. In general, the nth term of that arithmetic progression is N is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. N is replaced by 20, we get 20 at the term. Then the second point is number of terms of an arithmetic progression is obtained using the formula N is equal to last term minus first term by common difference plus 1. That is N is equal to An minus A by D plus 1. If An minus A is a multiple of D, or it is perfectly divisible by D, that N is a natural number, therefore that term N is a term of the progression. If N minus A is not perfectly divisible by D, that means it is a fraction. Therefore, N is not a fraction, that is a natural number, therefore that term is not a term of that arithmetic progression. Then A, B, C are three consecutive terms of an arithmetic progression. Then the second term is B, it is A plus C by 2, that is last term plus first term by 2. That is the arithmetic mean of that is AM, arithmetic mean of that arithmetic progression. Then first and last terms of that AP are given. Sum of n terms of that AP Sn is equal to n by 2 into, within bracket, it is A plus K, that is first and last. But we know that n is the nth term, that is equal to A plus n minus D. Therefore, that n is replaced by A plus n minus 1 into D. Then the sum of n terms Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2A plus n minus 1 into D. We know that the nth term is an expression in n. The coefficient of n is always the common difference D. N is replaced by 1, 2, 3, etc. We get the first, second, third, etc. terms of the arithmetic progression. That means progression is given, we can find out the nth term. Also, nth term is given, we can find out the first 3 or 4 terms of that progression using n is equal to 1, 2, 3, etc. Okay, then these are the key points or the main points of that arithmetic progression, that is theory part. Then discuss about all the problems from textbook, and also we discuss problems out of textbook. They are board questions. After the exercise we can prove or we discuss that out of questions, that the questions be board questions, that are not the questions. Then the first exercise is 5.1. In 5.1, the first question is test or given following made problems are arithmetic progression is or not? If it is yes, what is the condition? The first question is a taxi fare after each kilometer when the first fare is rupees 15 and additional fare is rupees 8. That means for each increasing kilometers, that first fare is always figured, that is 15, and the increasing fare is 8 rupees 8 per kilometer. For 1 kilometer it is 8. Therefore 15 plus 8, that is the first. Secondly, for the second kilometer, that is replaced by 2. Therefore 2 into 8 plus 15. Then 3 into 8 plus 15. Therefore that is also the terms of an arithmetic progression. That is the answer. First of all, yes, it is an arithmetic progression because the fare is increasing by rupees 8 for each kilometer. Kilometer increases, fare is increases, and it is the multiple of 8, therefore it is an arithmetic progression. Similarly, there are 3 questions. There are 4 questions. Therefore, these questions should be discussed by the students as homework problems. That is simple. If it is answer is sometimes it is a arithmetic progression, and the reason is that the common D is always increases. For that one, last function, that is the compound interest. That means interest means, for example, there is a principal value that is P, that is 2000 rupees. 5% incremental. 5% interest means I is equal to PNR, that is simple interest I is equal to PNR. Therefore, that P is 2000, N is equal to 1, R is 10%, that is 10 by 100. We get an answer. Therefore, it is the second term. Then again we add that to the second term. Therefore, each terms that interest, simple interest is always common. Therefore, it is arithmetic progression. But compound interest means we can add the interest of that principal value for the first year calculated, then add that to the second year. Then we can also find the interest of that sum, not the principal value, the sum of first principal value and first year interest. Therefore, that common number is not adding. Therefore, it is not an arithmetic progression. Therefore, discuss all these 4 questions as homework. Then question number 2. Find question number 2. Find first 4 terms of the following: AP. Then in the second question, first one is A is equal to 10, B is equal to 10. Answer is one of the simple question. A is equal to 10, B is equal to 10, then A1 is equal to A is equal to 10, comma. A2 is equal to A plus B is equal to 10 plus 10 is equal to 20. Third case, A3 is equal to A plus 2D is equal to 10 plus 2 into 10 is equal to 2 into 10 is 20, 20 plus 10 is 30. That means first term is 10, second term is 20, third term is 20 plus 10, that is 30. Fourth term is 30 plus 10, that is 40. Then A4 is equal to A plus 3D is equal to 10 plus 3 into 10, that is 30 plus 10, that is 40. Therefore, first 4 terms are 10, 20, 30 and 40. This is the answer for that question. Clear? Then second question, d is equal to minus 3. That means d is negative, therefore the function or the algebraic progression is decreasing. D is positive, increasing, therefore it is always decreasing. Then answer is a1 is equal to a is equal to 4. a2 is equal to a plus b is equal to 4 plus minus 3. One is positive, other is negative, take the difference, that difference is 1, highest is 4, therefore answer is 1. a3 is equal to a plus 2d is equal to 4 plus minus 3 into 2 is equal to 4 minus 6. 4 minus 6 is what? Minus 2. Then a4 is equal to a plus 4d3d is equal to 4 plus minus 3 into 3 is equal to 4 minus 9 is equal to minus 5. Therefore, terms are 4, then 1, then minus 2 and minus 5. These are the answers. Okay. Then third question of that is question number 3. A is equal to minus 1, B is equal to half. D is positive, therefore it is an increasing AP, but D is a fraction. That is not a natural number. That is not an integer. Therefore, answer is what? A1 is equal to A is equal to minus 1. A2 is equal to A plus B is equal to minus 1 plus 1 by 2. That is a fraction. Therefore, we take LCM. Or half minus or 1 minus half is half. Or it is, that is equal to 2 is the LCM. 2 into minus 1. Minus 2 plus 1. What is minus 2 plus 1? Minus 1. That is minus 1. Then A3 is equal to A plus 2D is equal to minus 1 plus 2 into 1 by 2. Multiplication of 2 cancels. Minus 1 plus 1 is equal to 0. Then A4 is equal to A plus 3D or A3 plus D. Say that is equal to minus 1 plus 3 into 1 by 2 is equal to minus 1 plus 3 by 2 is equal to LCM 2, that is minus 2 plus 3 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2. Okay? Therefore, first 4 terms are minus 1, minus 1 by 2, 0, and 1 by 2. It is increasing sequence. Increasing sequence. Then question number 3, main question number 3. Find the first term and the common difference. First term and the common difference. First question 3, 1, minus 1, minus 3, etc. Question whether it is an algebraic progression or not. 1 minus 3, what is minus 2? Minus 1 minus 1 minus 2, they are equal. Therefore, answer A is equal to 3, B is equal to 1 minus 3 is equal equal to minus 2. That is 3 plus minus 2 is 1. 1 plus minus 2 is minus 1. Minus 1 plus minus 2 is minus 3. Therefore, these are the terms. Then second term question is question number 2. 1 by 3, comma 5 by 3, comma 9 by 3, comma 11, 13 by 3. Then what's the answer? First term. A is equal to first term, that is 1 by 3. B is equal to 5 by 3 minus 1 by 3. That means for the subtraction of two fractions, denominators are same, that is the LCM, and subtract or add the numerator. That is equal to 5 minus 1 by 3 is equal to 4 by 3. That is the common number. That is 1 by 3 plus 4 by 3, 5 by 3. 5 by 3 plus 4 by 3, 9 by 3. 9 by 3 plus 4 by 3, that is 13 by 3. Okay, clear? All other questions you are worked, all other questions as common. Then main question number 4. Which of the following arithmetic progression? Short form is AP, that is arithmetic progression. Find A and D, that is first term and common difference. Also find next 3 terms. That is main question number 4. All other questions not done in the textbook, you are working that questions as homework. Then first question for that one is two, 4, 8, 16, etc. Then answer is this, that is A2 minus A1, that is second term minus first term. 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. A3 minus A2 is equal to 8 minus 4 is equal to 4. That is A2 minus A1, A3 minus A2, etc. are equal to a common number, that is what I mean. Otherwise, it is not it is a geometric solution. Therefore, A2 minus A1 not equal to A3 minus A2. This is the standard form of that answer. Therefore, it is not an AP. An AP means A arithmetic progression. A is a vowel, therefore before vowel consider only an, not A. It is not an AP. Okay. Then for not plus, okay, that is not an AP, therefore we cannot find out the necessary terms. If it is an AP, we can find out the necessary terms. Then second question is 2, 5 by 2, 3, 7 by 2, etc. Then answer is what? A2 minus A1. That is 5 by 2 minus 2. That is the subtraction between an integer and also a fraction. Therefore, we take LCM as 2. That is 2 into 4. That is equal to 5 minus 4 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2. Then A3 minus A2. Then 3 minus 5 by 2 is equal to 3 into 6 minus 5 by 2 is equal to 40. They are equal. That is A2 minus A1 is equal to A3 minus A2. Therefore, it is an AP. First question, it is not an AP. It is an AP. Therefore, find A first term and common difference and also next three terms. That means A is equal to 2, D is equal to 1 by 2. Then first, second, third, fourth. Therefore, fifth term is fourth term plus D. That means fifth term, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh terms. Next three terms. That is A5 is equal to A4 plus D or A plus 4D. That is A5. A4 is what? 7 by 2. There are two methods. One is A5 is equal to A plus 4D or otherwise A5 is equal to A4 plus D plus 1 by 2. That is 7 plus 1. 8 by 2 is equal to 4. That means several terms are 2, 3, 4, etc. That means some terms are natural numbers and also some terms are fractions. Then A6 is equal to A5 plus B. Is equal to A5 is 4. 4 plus 1 by 2. 4 into 8. That is 8 plus 1 by 2 is equal to 9 by 2. We know the result, that is first term is 2, second term is 5 by 2, third term is 3, fourth term is 7 by 2, fifth term is 4, sixth term is 9 by 2. Therefore, what is the term? It is always 5. Then A7 is equal to A6 plus B. That is 9 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is equal to 10 by 2 is equal to 5. Therefore, the terms in odd position, that is first A1, that is 2, A3, that is 3, A5, it is 4, A7, it is 5, then A9, it is also 6. A8, A6, that is a fraction. A4, that is also a fraction. A8, it is a fraction. Therefore, the terms in the odd position are the natural numbers 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. The even position are fractions. So, the other question is the terms in the odd position. Verify that terms in odd position are natural numbers. That is the question. Okay. Then for that one, the third question is minus 1.2, then minus 3.2, then minus 5.2, minus 7.2, etc. Similarly, A2 minus A1 is equal to, that is the answer. Minus 3.2 minus 1.2. That is equal to minus 3.2 plus 1.2. Difference is what? 2. Highest number is minus. Therefore, minus 2. Then A3 minus A2 is equal to minus 5.2 minus 3.2 is equal to minus 5.2 plus 3.2 is equal to difference is 2, highest is 5 is minus, therefore minus 2. They are equal. Therefore, A2 minus A1 is equal to A3 minus A2. Therefore, it is an AP. And actually, A is equal to minus 1.2, B is equal to minus 2, then 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we can find out the fifth case. A5 is equal to A4 plus B is equal to minus 7.2 plus minus 2 is equal to minus 9.2. A6 is equal to A5 plus B is equal to minus 9.2 plus minus 2. Same number that is negative. That is minus 11.2. Then A7 is equal to A6 plus B. That is equal to minus 11.2 plus minus 2 is equal to minus 13.2. Okay. That is the answer of that question. Then the then fourth question is three plus root 2 3 plus 2 root 2 3 plus 3 root 2 etc. Root 2, root 3 etc. are irrational numbers. They are the root means it is radical expression. Therefore, the radical expression, the number is not a quadratic square, it is an irrational number. But we know that the root 2 is equal to 1.41 and the root 3 is equal to 1.73. That is approximation. Then, A2 similarly, A2 minus A1 is equal to 3 plus root 2 minus 3. 3 cancels. We get the root 2. A3 minus A2 is equal to 3 plus 2 root 2 minus of them, we take the brackets. 3 plus root 2, that is equal to 3 plus 2 root 2 minus 3 minus root 2. 3 cancels. 2x minus x, that is x. This is not the root 2. They are same. Therefore, A2 minus A1 is equal to A3 minus A2, therefore it is an AP. Then we can find out the next three terms. Therefore, 4 terms are given. Then A5 is equal to A4 plus B is equal to A4, 3 plus 3 root 2. A is equal to what? 3. B is equal to what? Root 2. Plus root 2. That is equal to 3 plus 1, 4 root 2. Then A6 is equal to A5 plus D. Okay? That is equal to 3 plus 4 root 2 plus root 2 is equal to 3 plus 5 root 2. Then A7. A7 is equal to A6 plus B, that is 3 plus 5 root 2 plus root 2, that is equal to 3 plus 6 root 2. Okay. Therefore, we get the next 3 terms. exercise not expressed in this class are also homework, therefore they are working as homework. Then fifth one is point 2 plus point 2 comma point 222 comma point 222 etc. Similarly, answer is A2 minus A1 is equal to what? 0.22 minus 0.2. That is 0.22 minus 0.2 means 0.20. Subtracting 2 0 0.02. Then A3 minus A2 is equal to 0.222 minus 0.22. That is 0.222 minus 0.22. That is 2 0. That is equal to 0.002. They are not equal. That is A2 minus A1 is equal, not equal to A3 minus A2. Therefore, it is not an AP. Therefore, we cannot find out the reciprocity. Clear? Therefore, all other problems we done as follows. There is another one, that is 6th question. That is root 3. Next one is root 6. Next one is root 9. Next one is root 12, etc. This is radical expression. Therefore, A2 minus A1 is equal to root 6 minus root 3. We know that root 6 is equal to root 2 into 3. Root A into B is equal to root A into root B. Therefore, we can write as root 3 into 2 minus root 3 is equal to root 3 into root 2 minus root 3. Root 3 take as common. Then A3 minus A1 is equal to root 9 minus root 6. Root 9 is 3 minus root 6 is root 3 into 2. That is equal to 3 minus root 3 into root 2. But we know that 3 is equal to root 3 into root 3. Therefore, it is right as root 3 into root 3 minus root 3 into root 3. Therefore, we can root 3 as common. Therefore, root 3 minus root 2. This one is root 3 into root 2 minus 1. This one is root 3 into root 3 minus root 2. They are not equal. Therefore, A2 minus A1 not equal to A3 minus A2. Therefore, it is not an AP. Okay. Therefore, the first exercise of this chapter is closed. All our questions are homework. Then the second exercise is exercise 5.2. Exercise 5.2. First question is fill the blanks. Fill the blanks. First question, A, B, N, A, N. 7, 3, 8. Filling this entity, that is it. Therefore, in this table, we know that the first term is 7, D is 3, number of terms is 8, we can find out here. Then, answer is A and is equal to what? A plus N minus 1 into D. Okay. That A is equal, A is N is 8. Therefore, A 8 is equal to A 7 plus N minus 1, 8 minus 1, 7 into D, 3. That is equal to 7 plus 21 is equal to 20. Okay, second, this answer is what? 28. Then second question is A is equal to minus 18. Missing term is D. N is equal to 10. And N is equal to 0. Okay, same. Therefore, we can find out D. That is answer. N is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. Then A is replaced by 0. A is replaced by minus 18 plus. N is replaced by 10. 10 minus 1. That is 9 into D. Clear? That is A is replaced by 0. A is replaced by minus 8. And N is replaced by therefore N minus 1 is 9. Since in minus 18 left we get 9, D is equal to 18. Therefore D is equal to 18 by 9 is equal to 9 to 18. Therefore this term is 2. Clear? Then the third question is dash minus 3 18 minus 5. Therefore we know that we can find out A. D is minus 3, N is 18 and A is 25. Therefore answer is this. A and D is replaced by minus 5. A is unknown plus. N is 18. 18 minus 1. 17 into D minus 3. That is minus 5 is equal to A plus 7 into 3. 51. Shift 50 minus 50 and 51. Therefore, A is equal to 51 minus 5. 51 minus 5 is 46. Therefore, A is equal to this answer is what? 46. Clear? Then question number 4. Minus 18.9 B 2.5 then dash Then last one is 3.6. That means we can find out here. Therefore, the formula is using the formula. What is it? N is equal to last k minus first k. Therefore, answer is N is equal to An minus A by D plus 1. That is equal to what is N? 3.6 minus A minus 18.9 by D 2.5 plus 1. Okay? Then minus into minus is plus. 18.9, 3.6, that is 9 plus 6, 15. 22.5. So equal to 22.5 divided by 2.5 is equal to plus 1. That is multiplied by 10. It is 225 by 25 plus 1. 25 into 4, 100. 25 into 8, 200. 25 into 9, 200 is 9. That's equal to 9 plus 1 is equal to 10. Therefore, number of ends is 10. Clear? Then, fifth question. First take 3.5. Common difference 0. The number of terms 105. N, that is missing. Then we know that A is equal to what? A plus n minus 1 into D. That is equal to 3.5 plus n minus 1, 104 into D, 0. That means D is 0, all terms are constants. That is equal to 3.5. Therefore, answer is 3.5. That is the answer. Okay. Then, question number 5. That is fill the blanks. First question 2, then 26. Listen, the middle term is missing. First plus last by 2 is the second term. Therefore, B is equal to answer is A plus C by 2. So, 2 plus 26 by 2 is equal to 28 by 2 is equal to 14. Therefore, this missing term is 14. Dear students, all other problems of this exercise in the next episode. Okay.